What's been the growth of NBA 2K like here in Japan for you that you've seen since you started playing the game?
それこそ 2K8 の時とかは本当、日本版も出てなかったし、本当周りで自分しかやってなかったんですけど、今もう結構いろんな人がやってて、いろんなところでこう 2K 見てますって声かけられるので、すごいやっぱすごい認知度はかなり上がったなと思います。それも八村君とかあと渡辺選手もそうですけど、日本人の NBA 選手がこう増えてきたんで、それもやっぱ一つの要因なのかなと思います。
And what are your thoughts on NBA 2K23?
いやもうやっぱ23ってことで、やっぱジョーダンの番号だし、もうやっぱすごい作り込まれてるなっていうの。
Up next, for Utah, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Tip-off right after this. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K's DA. It's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Wendell Carter. Also DeAndre Jordan out there. And it's Henderson in at the point. And for the Rockets, we've got TJ Warren. Jalen Green is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Smith. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Pass to Warren. Houston moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Green. Just 5 on the clock. And he connects with the jumper. Green's got the opening basket of the game for the Rockets.
The second pick of the 2021 draft, Jalen Green is a bucket, plain and simple.
Henderson, no one around him. Misses the 3. To the wing on the left. Back to Walker. Houston needs to get a shot. A 3 from Warren. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Henderson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Utah shooting their first free throws here for the night. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's Walker. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And that one's good. Green.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren, spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Now Green, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Walker with a clean look. Smith kicks to Walker. That 3 off the mark. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Henderson. Count the basket. Henderson's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Nice shot by Smith.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Walker in the post. Henderson defending. And Walker kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. He's got 7.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And in terms of team members, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Both free throws good from Henderson. Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Outside, Walker. Green deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. The shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Abaji. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Now, here's Green, guarded closely. Smith right side, over Carter. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Green.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Now, here's Jordan. Doesn't go that time. Warren on the wing. To the paint. Walker the pass to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Up top, Walker. Henderson defending. Here's Smith. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Green. Carter down low, working on Smith. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Now the pass to Green. Back to Walker. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Henderson. No good that time. Smith with the defensive effort. And here's Houston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Here's Fultz. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, good luck trying to slow Fultz down. I mean, even when you knock him around while he's driving, he stays with it.
Rockets leading by 4. This is it to Christopher. At the elbow, Green. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Green's got 9.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Fultz kicks to Bullock. Pass to Reed. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Reed. Azubuike trying to break free. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Warren on the wing. A 3-ball. Rebound by Azubuike. Utah trails by 6. Driving in and finished off by Fultz.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
Here's Christopher. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tate, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for T.J. Warren. Jazz have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fultz against Green. Fultz the pass to Bullock. Now Reed, a steal. It's 2-on-1. And the wide open shot from Green. The Rockets again can't hit. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bridges. And it's all evened up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Rockets. Pass to Christopher. The pass to Şengün. And the turnover again by Houston.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Fultz looking around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in.
For your Rockets, K.J. Martin.
Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Fultz. Bridges outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Passes to Tate, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Miles Bridges. First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Utah trailing here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fultz, the pass to Azubuike. And here's Bullock. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
Shooting for the away team.
And he sinks the second. 16 seconds left in the first. Fultz against Green. It's stolen by Fultz. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
19.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Jazz shooting at a decent 44% clip here. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. We got DeAndre Jordan, Oubre out there with Carter. And it's Abaji in at the shooting guard position. Houston in the lead. Pass for Christopher. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Rockets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Back to Walker. Inside. Christopher, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Now, here's Oubre. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Carter. Banked in off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Walker. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Martin.
A tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Here's Henderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
The Jazz have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for the away team. Henderson at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Henderson. Şengün's checked in for Houston. T.J. Warren comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And so he makes both from the line. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Walker against Henderson. Pass to Christopher. Right side to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And then Carter with the dunk.
Got to give a lot of credit to Wendell. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Walker the pass to Christopher. Shot clock at 6. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Oubre dishes to Henderson. Back to Oubre. Here's Abaji. Here's the pass to Henderson. And they turn over the 25-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Rockets trail. Walker the pass to Christopher. Henderson against Walker. Utah with the rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Oubre off the drive. And the jam by Oubre.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Warren.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Walker after the basket by Utah. Pass to Warren. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And that one drops for him.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
And it's Carter missing. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Christopher, no good. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Abaji. Launches it. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Over to the wing. Christopher the pass to Şengün.
The defender all over.
Rockets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple. And it's tied up with that one for the Rockets. Jayshawn Tate comes in for T.J. Warren. And Jalen Green subbed in for Josh Christopher.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Who wants one? You got the foul. Welcome to the floor.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tate. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And both free throws good for Tate. So it's the Jazz now. Here's Henderson. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Tate. He averages about 5 points a game. Oubre with the steal. Jordan, high post. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Henderson. Again, the Jazz score.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
to the right wing. Baseline jumper. Green for 2 points.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
And Walker kicks to Green. For the 3. Bridges with the board. Utah leading by 4. Bullock passes to Fultz. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. Over in the corner, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists in the game.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 8 as a Buki, and he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 4. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Into the lane, and Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Smith checked in for Houston. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Şengün.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And it's Bullock missing. Rockets trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to Walker. Now, here's Tate. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Back to Smith from downtown. The rebound by the Jazz.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Azubuike. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. There's Walker with the 3. Reed with the rebound.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Clearly foul.
The Jazz have been coming through the charity streak. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Martin's checked in for Houston. And so Fultz nails them both.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Now here's Walker. They kick it out to Green. Back to Martin. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Fultz with the ball. Here's Reed. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Reed's got his first 2 points.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Utah out in front. They lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Carmelo, first half in the books. What do you need to focus on in the second half to get this win?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going somewhere somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots and we'll be fine.
Well, thanks for your time, Carmelo. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Well, for the Jazz, Kenny, what was your impression?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Utah leading by 5. We've got Kemba Walker. Smith is out there with Warren. Then there's Jalen Green. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. Here's Abaji. The three-pointer, no good. Warren against Oubre. Warren, good. Warren's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Houston.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
And that one's good by Henderson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Great positioning on the putback. 6 points for him.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Back to Warren. Defended by Jordan. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Utah. It's a 5-point. Oh,
yes. Goodness. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
For Utah, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first.
The away team, Ocha Abaki at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Stolen by Henderson. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Rise up and give a big hand to your...
And so here is Houston. They trail by 11.
A diverse skill set makes Warren an offensive threat. Perimeter shooting is just one of the tricks up his sleeve.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Utah leading by 8. Here's Abaji. Makes it off the glass. Abaji's got 11 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Walker kicks to Green. Top of the key, Warren. From outside the arc. And there's Green on the assist by Warren. Warren's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Henderson. Oubre, right side. Pass to Carter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Green. He's off on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Walker the pass to Green. Warren against Oubre. Now, here's Warren. He's covered closely. Great D that time from Oubre. The pass to Abaji. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Count it. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Walker the pass to Warren. Now Green. Feeds it to Smith. Goes back up. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Outside,
Green. Warren against Oubre. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Christopher. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Christopher's got 8 points.
Oh, what a move. Came out of the spin cycle there, stopped, and popped. Impressive.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Here's Christopher. 8 points for him. Passes it to Tate. Shoots. And that one goes long.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And I love the energy from Fultz. An incredibly crafty and creative scorer.
Green, the pass to Tate. Smith on the wing. Here's the 3. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Fultz against Green. They get it again. Reed. And that one is stuffed right through.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Nailed from three-point land.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green against Fultz. Over Green. It's stolen by Green. Rebound, Utah. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Green, no luck.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Smith, and Martin subbed in for Josh Christopher. Anthony with the bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Fultz against Green. Fultz kicks to Reed. Green against Fultz. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's an example where the unpredictability of Fultz helps him, especially in that pick and roll where he can slice dimes through the D.
Now here's Green. He's got 16. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Şengün, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Bullock. Reed the pass to Bullock. Another shot. Azubuike. Good. Azubuike's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comeback.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Welcome to the ball, your
Here's Abaji, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
The visiting team, 84.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Utah, Oubre out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Henderson in at the point. Now, here's Warren. Back to Green, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Henderson kicks to Carter. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Warren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes it to Walker. Outside, Green. He lobs it up. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here is Carter. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here's Green outside. Carter pulls it in. Utah leading by 10. Now Henderson up and in on the layup. Henderson's got 30.
And that bucket.
adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Warren. Outside Martin. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Henderson. Look at that.
Nice. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Abaji can't get it to go.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Green kicks to Walker. Shoots over Oubre. Walker's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And the Jazz call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And Utah making a change here. Bridges checks in. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Warren, it's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Love the confidence from Warren on the catch and shoot. Coaches don't want to see their players hesitate.
He gets that one. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Walker finds Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 9. Henderson passes to Abaji. The three. That shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
At the line for Houston, number 35, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The 3. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 37.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now, here's Warren. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, it's taken away by Smith. Here's the break. And here's Green outside. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Henderson. Carter down low, covered by Smith, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Rockets trail by 8. Now here's Walker. At the elbow, it's Warren. To the inside. Smith with the basket on the assist by Warren. Warren's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Utah calls timeout.
It's time for T-shirts. Let's give a warm, big welcome to your.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The Jazz making a switch here as the Bookie's checked in. Outside, Warren fires for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now it's just a 3-point Utah lead.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And the shot goes down.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Now here's Walker. Back to Warren. Smith on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. Azubuike's got 8 rebounds in this game. Henderson dishes to Carter. Carter with the jam.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Walker, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with UConn back in 2011, Kemba Walker introduced himself to the basketball world. That was an absolute all-time run in the month of March.
Good on the second free throw. For Kemba in 2011 with the UConn Huskies, 11 consecutive wins to close the year.
I mean, winning his conference tournament, then the national title. And keep in mind, all those games were elimination games. So Kemba showing the leadership, and that really helped propel that young man into the lottery.
Now, here's Walker. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Henderson against Walker. Clock at 4. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Henderson. No good there. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. The offensive rebound. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No fear in the eyes of Green, willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Abaji, guarded by Green. Carter down low, working on Smith. And it's Carter missing. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Shot's good by Walker.
And that's the experience coming to play. Walker was called Cardiac Kemba in college because of his ability. to take and make the big shot.
And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 1. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Reed, he's checked in for Cook.
Reed.
Shot from the inbound. He lays it in. Henderson's got 41. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Walker. Shoots over Henderson. Smith with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 22 points so far for Jabari Smith. 1:36 left in the game. And here's Henderson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Stolen by Henderson. And now Utah, fast break. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Green. And he drives in. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Right on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt's checked in for Utah. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Green left side.
Tough situation for Green.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 5. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. It's in.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply